My name is Jeremy Zimmerman, and I'm going to teach you how to make mead like a Viking. Isn't that exciting? To start with, this is a very simple, basic mead recipe. About 3 to 4 parts honey to water, good raw honey, good spring water, lots of smoke. Sometimes I like to do a little less, 3 to 1. That makes it a little more sweet, more of a semi-sweet. Still dries a bit with aging though. And in this batch, I used local raw honey from a friend's hive, including a good bit of the comb, which is all in here mixed together with the water. Often Vikings and a lot of other early cultures would drop the entire hive in, bees and all. Mostly that was because that was how they smoked the bees out. And so essentially they got what honey they could out, strained the rest of it, and made mead out of it. We're going to do something similar to that, but not quite the same. They would also put bark, leaves, different things in for bittering agents. Also adds wild yeast, which there's wild yeast on the honey. Generally, you don't need to heat your must, which is the honey and water together, but it does help dissolve the honey better. And for certain recipes like this one that requires smoke to give it a nice smoky flavor, I like to do it sometimes. Lots of recipes call for boiling. I don't. If it starts to come to a boil, I take it off the fire. The reason is that what I'm doing is letting it ferment naturally. And so that'll be how to do that. I'll go into detail in another video. I also have a book coming out with Chelsea Green Publishers in about fall 2015. I'll go into detail in that as well. But in this case, we just want to get enough of a fire going to heat the must, give you a nice smoky flavor, and just stir it, let it sit here for a while, and then once it's been on there for a bit, hour or 2 hours, depending on how long you're hanging out, take it off, put a lid on it, let it sit, and from there we'll talk about how to actually ferment it and make it into what will become mead, bottling, all that kind of stuff. We're not going to do in this video. I took this jar about full of honey along with some honeycomb and mixed it with, like I said, about 3 gallons of water. This is about half a gallon of honey. That's maybe 4 pounds or so of honey. And even though we're making mead like a Viking, the Vikings did expand into many other countries and used a lot of ingredients. And whatever country they raided or traded with, they brought back ingredients. This is gesho from Ethiopia. The Ethiopians have a type of mead called tej. It's essentially the same as any other basic mead, but they do have this special ingredient. It's also known as woody hops. Not hops like the kind we make beer with, but it does help as a bittering agent. Actually put some leaves and twigs in here in the must, and I put some twigs under here as well to give it an additional smoky flavor from the gesho. Not everybody's going to have access to that. You can use oak leaves if you want for tannin, just enough to kind of cook it in the must. Don't leave it in there. There's a lot of other things you can use. You don't have to go to a homebrew store for any of it necessarily. Check out my book when it comes out, and I will expand on this in great detail. And I would like to thank my brother Zach Zimmerman for building this nice mead hall for me to make mead at. I'm sorry you almost cut your foot off the chainsaw while doing it, Zach, but these things happen. So, have a good day, and Skål.